Hello friends, it's Ray here, coming at you from present day, April 2022. I'm here to report that we have a slight problem. I discovered that there's some missing footage in my KOTOR 1 playthrough that I've been posting here for you all, and because I played it about a year ago, it's not recoverable, sadly, so we're missing a couple episodes worth of content. I'm sad to say, but we're not just going to skip over the content, no. I am here for you to fill the missing story in, and hopefully we'll all eventually forget that I managed to misplace an entire video. Okay, let's jump into it. We returned the Rakul serum to Zelka, the healer in the upper city, and we got some light points for that. Then we went to the cantina in the upper city and found Canderous Ordo, the Mandalorian guy who is looking for us after our impressive swoop racing display. He apparently works for Davik, who's the crime lord guy, but apparently Davik hasn't been paying him very well, so now Canderous wants to get off of Taris. Perfect! He can be our ticket. Couldn't have worked out better. He wants us to break into the Sith military base to steal the Sith launch codes to ensure we can leave the atmosphere of Taris safely. He's apparently impressed that we won the swoop races and thinks we're cool enough to get the job done. The deal is, we get the launch codes from the Sith base, and he will provide us with a ship to get off the planet, Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. A beauty. He tells us to go back to Droids by Janice, of all places, because she apparently has an old droid she's holding there for Davik, and that's our only hope of getting into the Sith base successfully, sadly. I'm hesitant to trust Janice again after she ripped us off last time, but apparently we have no choice. Okay, we make it to Droids by Janice, and she says she has a T3M4 droid for Davik. We sweet talk her a little, get a pretty good deal, and then we acquire a little droid friend. Okay, I'm actually happy we went back there in the end because T3 is adorable. So, now, I think my party for breaking into the Sith base was Leliana, obviously, our main character, Bastila, and T3, because we need T3 to get in, and I really don't think I would have brought Karth, let's be real. We enter the Sith base, we deal with the guards and battle droids throughout the area, pick up that sweet loot, and we have our first real Sith battle. Y'all, it's exciting. I seem to remember this being pretty tough, actually. I think it took me a few tries. This boss battle was with a dude called the Sith Governor. Here he is. And we eventually take him down and get the Taris launch codes from his body. Yay! Okay, now it's time to get back to Canderous. We find Canderous at the lower level cantina this time. Apparently he wanted to get different drinks or something. We give him the codes and he graciously joins our merry band of misfits. We have to take him with us when we go to Davik's base, and I think we probably filled the third slot with Bastila. I'm pretty sure I take her everywhere if I can. I'm in love, okay? Don't come at me. Then we get a cool cutscene, you guys. Lord Malak in the flesh. Let's watch it. Let's do it.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, But it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
Okay, after this super amazing cutscene, we're suddenly in Davik's base to steal a ship and get off of Taris with our new bud Canderous. And y'all, we get to meet the famous Davik. We're posing as guests of Canderous, I think, because Davik doesn't know that Canderous is going to betray him, so we're kind of like given rooms, and he shows us the glorious Ebon Hawk. He gives us a whole tour of his place, like we're, you know, esteemed guests of some kind. And once Davik leaves us alone in our rooms, Canderous is like, yo, let's go commandeer that ship and get out of here. And so we make our way through the base, killing guards and stuff as we go. Davik doesn't seem to know at the moment, I suppose. We eventually find the pilot of the Ebon Hawk, I think, and persuade/intimidate him to give us the security codes for the ship. But I don't really remember any of this happening. I definitely had to look it up because it's been too long, so yeah, we did that. Point is, we eventually make it back to the dock place where the Ebon Hawk is. Phew! And I think it's called a hangar. It's called a hangar, not a dock place. But oopsies, Davik and a guy named Calo Nord find us there. They somehow know that the Sith are going to destroy Taris, and they can't let us take the ship. We battle! We triumph! We take Davik's booty! And then we scramble onto the ship and get out of there. Cue another cutscene.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
So, Taris is destroyed, unfortunately. I really wonder what happened to the people in the Undercity. Like, is the Promised Land somehow safe? I need to know. I need to know. So, at this point, Bastila suggests that we head to Dantooine, where the Jedi like to hang out, and so she sets a course, and we are tasked with manning the turrets. My friends, what ensues is the most horrifying minigame I've ever experienced. Like, I'm so bad at it. It's really, really embarrassing. Maybe it's good that this footage was lost. Maybe it deleted itself from secondhand embarrassment for me on my behalf. But eventually, I get the hang of it. I'm pretty sure I failed at it the first time and had to reload from the battle with Davik and Calo Nord. But I get the hang of it, and I'm able to fend off the enemy ships in this cursed minigame. And we make our way to the beautiful planet of Dantooine. We're finally off of Taris, y'all. Can you believe? We're starting the real game. Oh my gosh. No. Taris is definitely the real game too, but you know what I mean. Like, advancing the main quest. It's exciting. So Bastila seems to think we'll be safe on Dantooine because there are lots of Jedi there, so that's cool. Let's fly on in. So we land on Dantooine! Yay! Bastila immediately goes to speak with the Jedi Council about recent developments, quote-unquote. And then she returns to us. She says that they requested an audience with us. Us! With Leliana! So that's crazy. We then meet with the Jedi Council, and they're like, oh, cool, you're the one who saved Bastila. Great to meet you. And then we find out that Bastila is a Padawan. She seems pretty powerful for a Padawan, so interesting. When we meet with the council, they say that they've been discussing our special case, and then they introduce themselves. We've got Jar, Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and Master Dorak. And apparently they're considering us for Jedi training, because Bastila told them that we're strong in the Force, so that feels pretty awesome. But Mr. Downer, Master Vrook, says they need solid proof that we're strong in the Force, so whatever. He seems pretty wary of training us because we're an adult and it will probably be harder to teach us compared to a child. And the others do seem more keen to train us, so that's promising. They say they're losing recruits to the dark side, apparently, and they need more Jedi to fight against Malak. Then we get a really interesting exchange between Master Vandar and Master Vrook. Vandar says, ever since Revan died. And then Vrook interrupts and says, are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return? And then Vandar says, we should discuss this matter more fully in private. Interesting. So the council sends us away so they can deliberate, and we get another cutscene. We actually have another dream. I managed to go back and record this for you all. Yes, I found one save file, and thank goodness, because you'll see. We get some good cutscenes. But anyway, let's see our dream cutscene.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Starforge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Apparently, Bastila also had this very same dream, and the council thinks it's a vision, and that Bastila and Leliana share a special bond through the Force. The council asks if we're ready for the hardship of the Path of the Light, and we say, huzzah! The council wants Leliana and Bastila to explore the ruins that we saw in the vision, but only when they deem us ready. They think we may find some evidence or clue about how Malak and Revan were corrupted from the light side to the dark side. They say we must be trained in the ways of the Jedi before we venture out. And then, my favorite cutscene of all time. I managed to find this old save file and rummage this up for your enjoyment. Here we go.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
You know, all I really want is someone to write fanfic about Leliana and Bastila training together and falling in love. Well, that's it, folks. You've officially caught up on my tragic lost footage. That was actually kind of fun. Again, I'm really sorry about the missing videos, but do not fear. We have lots of KOTOR 1 content to come, and I'm so excited to continue this journey with all of you. Take care, friends, and cheers to you.